am Q Cook, and I am about to vent.
Now that, all right, so you quit 5 times and all that, right? How did you get like a foot in the industry, you would say? Like, what was your start in the industry?
Okay, so once I graduated, as MySpace was out, I was like, okay, I gotta see. And then it's like, damn, I'm gotta get my feet wet here and there. My first taste of the industry, I would say, is when I went to college. I was doing things like on my own as far as like little small stuff, but like my dad, he had a second job as Donna Karen security, and he
like the actual Donna Karen or the company.
Like it was her in the building, like on 7th Avenue.
Okay.
And he had somebody that he worked under. He's like, oh, my daughter just graduated this, and I just got through that way. And then I was like there in production every day with them. Like I was still in college. So I went to private school to LIM on 5th Avenue. After I graduated from my first school, I would go straight from school to Donna Karen's office, in the closet, making sure things were organized for the next day for production. And I was like really hungry then. Them people were older than me. I'm young. They were like in their 40s and 50s by now. And I'm just there all day. Like I don't care. You guys can go home. I'm gonna stay here until I can't stay no more. Just trying to just soak it all up. Yeah. So that was my first taste of the industry. And then I went to work for Oscar De La Renta in his textiles. I went there. Then my first like where I wanted to be like hip hop celebrity. I had a friend who she does Beyonce's hair. She does like Serena Williams hair. She does like a lot of. She has like really big name clients right now. Solange, who she's like Janelle Monáe. She's like, her name is Nikki Nelms. Me and her became really close, and whoever she knew that needed an assistant, I was like
her go-to. She
was like, oh, I got somebody for you. And my first like big name person I assisted under was a stylist named Marissa, who is Lil Wayne's stylist, and that's how I got like, I was like, oh yeah, this is it. This is what I was waiting for, because I was like, that thing can get depressing. Like what you really want to do and where you really want to be. It's like I need to be there. Like,
especially, I mean, but damn, you was doing it before IG.
Pretty much. And before so it was cool. There was no Instagram. No, but like MySpace had died out.
So who was you really? I mean, so what was the race you was in? I mean, if that was the case, because I mean, you were at where a lot of people want to be at. You know what I'm saying? People say that about me sometimes too, and I still end up comparing myself to where I want to be and things of that nature, right? But who were you comparing yourself to at that point in time? Or what was the goal? My
other friends that didn't go to college, they were home, like getting their feet in the door. So I was like, damn, I pushed myself back on to school, because this is like, it may sound weird, but I feel like I shouldn't have went to college.
Okay, and why is that?
Because the only thing it did was put me in debt and push me back.
Why push you back out? I get the debt part, but how to push you back?
Because because a lot of times in the industry, it's not what you know, it's who you know. So here I go thinking I'm smart.
Yeah, but don't you?
With my degrees, it doesn't work for fashion.
No, but for fashion, no. I mean, aren't you meeting people at the same time, like in school?
But that's why in corporate world, like, as far as Donna Karen and Oscar De La Renta, and who was I worked for? I worked for Oscar De La Renta, Donna Karen. Damn, I worked for someone else. I can't remember. It was so a while ago. However, these are like, you are disposable. You come.
And there you go, because everybody wants to be in fashion.
I'm not getting paid. Oh, you don't want to come today? Fine. The next person.
They got like 80 people in line. Yeah, so you out here hustling.
Yeah, and tired. Like literally tired. Like I've never, like I can't sleep on a train right now. And I never thought I could sleep in public. But when I was doing that, I'm knocked out on the train. So it was like, okay, I'm racing to get to where the people that I know from my age group or my era, they're working for Right On magazine or Word Up magazine or the magazines that I want to actually work for. I don't really want to work for, not to sound.
You want the upscale.
I thought I wanted that in my head, because like the Devil Wears Prada came out.
Okay.
These things came out. I even got a tattoo that symbolizes that type of that movie. But it's like, not to
Anne Hathaway.
Okay. And I don't want to sound racist and get too deep, but there's not a lot of space of somebody named Quawtaesha in those rooms.
Is that why you go by your initial?
Pretty much.
I knew you. I knew you by your last name, and then like you used to always say Q.
Yeah, okay. Because
no problem. So when I learned your name, like I'm like,
because
your name is alright. That's the like.
It's alright to us.
Yeah.
But when you on paper, before they can see,
they know you. They know your color. They know you.
Which is like this is like we're talking now. Like they might could get. I might just try my hand right now.
Yeah.
Because nobody wants to look bad, but then it's like, oh no.
Immediately, you think?
Yeah, of course.
For real? Damn, I'm sorry.
I mean, it might sound like I'm going crazy, but
no, it doesn't.
It's really true.
No, it doesn't. You know, you hear the story all the time. It's just, it still fucks me up to hear the story. No matter how many times I hear the story, you're like, you know, like, because I make that joke all the time. Like, shit, my name David. Like, they won't know I'm black till I get to that motherfucker. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? So I make the joke all the time, but it's disheartening to actually hear somebody with the opposite side of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like your name. You know what I'm saying? I think your name is pretty dope, but that, you know, like you said, like I could read the application though, and I'm going to know, you know, ain't really too many white ones out here. You understand what I'm saying?
Too many, none. So it's like, okay, I gotta work extra hard, and then like I can never forget this one girl. I see her all the time, and I just want to hug her sometimes because we was in class. We went to school here on 5th Avenue. I was like dead tired because I had like a regular job. I was working for New York Company. I was interning at Donna Karen, and I was going to school, and I was like sleeping one day and like falling asleep in math class, and she's like, wake up. And she, at the time, she worked for Russell Simmons, and she was like on a reality show, and she was like already like there. She said, you need to wake up. There's only me and her, 22 black girls in class. But I was used to it because in my other college prior to that,
all white,
I was mostly the only black girl again. She's like, you need to, and we home in New York. I wasn't in the city for school, but she's like, you need to wake up. I'm like, what? I'm tired. She was like, no,
it don't work like this.
You can't do that here because they watching. It's not room for many of us here. So you gotta. I'm like, damn. Now she's still stuck with me to this day. So when I see her in the street, we just stare at each other. It's so crazy because I can never forget her, like ever. And she was like, but she worked for Russell, so it's like she got a little. He's black. He's black. You know. So yeah, that was the competition. Like seeing my peers. Hi, I'm Q. I just vented. Please like, comment, and subscribe.